Well, this heat and humidity can do weird stuff to our skin along with dry conditions that come afterwards. So what are the great products, the real products we should be using? Our dermatologist, Dr. Melanie Palm from Skin of MD is here to join us, this morning to talk about the myths versus facts on some of the products that we should be using and some of the products we shouldn't be using.
Yes, absolutely.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Thanks for being with us. Hope you're staying cool.
I am. I'm trying. It's very toasty outside.
So let's start with some products to use right now. It's been real humid. If you have really oily skin and you're trying to, tone it down, what should we be looking for?
Well, I think for cleansing, you don't want to over cleanse. So you don't want to use something that's got granules. For example, this one's got little peach pits in it. You want to use something lighter. So we actually brought a glycolic pad. There's cleansers that you can get over the counter, and then pads that you can do twice a week. And this would be something after you cleanse, and it helps get rid of that sort of dead skin once you're actually done, because we're getting extra gunk, we've got extra oil production. It helps a little bit with that. Or looking for a sulfur-based mask, and there are several of them that are available over the counter as well.
And what does that do? So
it helps soak up the oils. It actually helps with oil gland function, and it's going to calm it down so you have more of a mattifying effect. It's also anti-inflammatory too, so it's going to calm the skin.
That's a good thing to know. And say you're out in the sun and you get this really bad sunburn. What's the best product to use on that sunburn?
So that's a really good question. Using a little bit of over-the-counter hydrocortisone is great. Actually take an NSAID, so an anti-inflammatory such as Advil. That really helps with things. And then aloe vera, fresh aloe vera with a little bit of yogurt, and you can even mix in a little bit of mint. It's cooling on the skin, and it's going to help with evaporation, keeping your skin cool and also calming it down.
And we have a beautiful model here. You're going to teach us how to properly apply some of these products.
So facial oils are a big thing, and you want to make sure that there's not fragrances that you're actually sort of allergic. But if you do have a serum, it's one of the first things you actually want to apply to the skin. So I'm going to have our model go ahead and put a few, and go ahead and dab that with your index finger, and you can apply that to your skin. It's very light, and it's something you're going to want to start from the center of the skin and work outwards. And I tell patients, start with your lightest product first.
I use one of these, but what I do, I just kind of pour the thing on my face. That's not what you want to do?
If you've got clean fingers, you can pat with your hands, and you want to start with lighter products first and work up to lotions, then creams, and finally your sunscreen before you use a makeup.
Okay, and one last item before we got to go. What do we have on this area?
I think it's important to know that some of the soaps are actually stripping of natural oils, so look for things like Dove and Cetaphil, which are gentler on the skin. And if you are sensitive in the underarm area, even unscented antiperspirants have fragrance, so look for something that is truly fragrance-free.
All right, Dr. Melanie Palm with Art of Skin MD, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.
All right. Well, still